like up smash, I believe.
Safe on shield, it kills really early, yeah.
But we're not talking about Ganondorf, we're talking about me, Swordfighter, and we're talking about Robin here from Cherpumple.
Yeah, I was pretty interested because cAPSLOCK, while he is a notable me Swordfighter player, I don't know how you want to interpret that, but he hasn't been placing as high as Cherpumple at some of these events, so I guess it's good, though, that Cherpumple's respecting him and actually is going her main here, not rubbing him off. And yeah, we're actually seeing a pretty even start to this game. I mean, no one has taken a real confident lead here, and a player as experienced and weathered as Cherpumple, I mean, surely, I know they're both low tiers, but surely Cherpumple could handle me Swordfighter.
Well, I wouldn't call Robin a low tier. He's got some options.
Get out of here.
Come on, dude. Well, anyways, we're not seeing, as you were saying, we're not seeing quite as bombastic of a match as that first game there, but we are seeing some call-outs on Cherpumple's part, and excellent use of grab, I would say.
Right. One thing I liked is that cAPSLOCK didn't fall for that down throw F smash. cAPSLOCK, actually, from what I actually was playing him earlier, he was very strong, taking games off of my DK and my Mario pretty well, pretty convincingly. And one of the things that got him mileage in our friendlies was that he didn't really air dodge very much. I mean, he only air dodged when he absolutely had to, and I think that's what's getting him a lot of mileage here. I mean, yeah, you saw that if she had gotten that F smash, that would have been really bad news. But
ooh, that was excellently timed there. I must say, Cherpumple's play with defensiveness when Levin Sword is down, because, you know, Bronze Sword is absolutely mediocre.
Right.
Whereas Levin Sword is, like, really powerful, scoring some really early kills. But Cherpumple was doing really well with some defensive play with Arc Thunder, Arc Fire, and just kind of hanging back. And using the tomes to her advantage when they run out, you can throw them for that crazy damage.
Yep. Yeah, they do insane amounts of damage. But I was really liking seeing some of Cherpumple's usage, like you were saying, of those projectiles. Definitely as Robin's signature. Oh wow, almost using almost using the Levin Sword there to rack up some pretty nasty percent. But cAPSLOCK smartly gets out of that.
Yeah, cAPSLOCK unfazed. Ooh, but with the counter there, that was not the greatest option.
Yeah.
But you know, we all panic sometimes like that. And you know, when your character has a counter, that's just one more tool. Oh, but unfortunately not making it back to the stage.
Rather unfortunate SD there. I'm not sure if Cherpumple could have made it back, but it certainly looked like she could have. Robin's recovery is not great, but it's decent enough. Gets the job done. But one of the things I see me Swordfighter struggling with is killing, which is definitely not something Robin struggles with. So I think that's going to be...
Ooh, that's scary.
Oh, very nice.
The reverse aerial rush back air out of the Arc Thunder. Arc Thunder is just such a versatile tool.
Yeah, it can be used for pretty much anything because it's sort of like a witch time projectile where you can just shoot it, and if they shield it, you can grab them. If they get hit by it, you can do anything. And basically you have to spot dodge, and it travels at such a pace that I'm not sure if it would eat spot dodge. You'd have to time it very well.
We're seeing a character switch here from Cherpumple. I guess she was pretty confident with that game one, despite the SD, just kind of shaking it off and saying to cAPSLOCK, yeah, you know, that was kind of cute game one.
Pretty impressive though, taking a stock off of definitely who is one of MSU's strongest players in my opinion. I think that's really good stuff from cAPSLOCK. We've definitely seen him turning up his play, and both his play and his placings recently, where he is just really refining his character to levels that I haven't really seen before. I can't say I've seen any me Swordfighter, but
yeah, I would have to agree on that.
But you know, he's making his character, who is admittedly somewhat mediocre, just really work, and I love to see that. That's one of the beautiful things about, I've said it before and I'll say it again, you know, playing at mid-level, you'd see all of these characters that you don't see at top-level play.
That's right, yeah.
Like me Swordfighter, and even, in my opinion, like Robin. But
I suppose.
You just, it's really cool to see these characters played at such an optimal level. I really enjoy it.
Now, me Swordfighter, I've noticed he doesn't have the greatest ground speed, so I imagine Cherpumple is going to be able to take advantage of that with needles and other defensive options.
Right. This matchup, honestly, seems pretty booty, if I'm being honest, for me Swordfighter, because Sheik is able to keep him at bay really sufficiently, as we've been seeing in this game. You know, Cherpumple hasn't even really been getting any of the bread and butter Sheik strings, but just neutral pokes alone, which usually isn't Sheik's strong suit, have been winning her the game so far, which is
interesting uppy there.
Not sure what that was.
It's kind of like a emergency evasion. Yeah, she's been going for that bouncing fish, right? That's Sheik's side B or down B rather.
It's down B.
Yeah. But cAPSLOCK has managed to air dodge away from that, so that's fortunate of him, and he's managed to keep this relatively even.
Yeah, really good catching the up B there. Able to pretty effectively trap Sheik there. Didn't really have a lot of situations. And even though Sheik is well known for getting back to advantage, I mean, cAPSLOCK has been able to keep Cherpumple in disadvantage for the latter half of this first stock, which is pretty good, especially considering he's playing Mii Swordfighter. Wow, it's pretty crazy. Just neither of these characters are known for their kill power, so this game could go on for quite a while, especially because Cherpumple is a more defensive player, so cAPSLOCK, I would say more offensive as a player than Cherpumple, but still not exactly a rushdown. I mean, you really can't be a rushdown if you're playing Mii Swordfighter.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, wow, I'm surprised that up air actually, since it was the sour spot, I did almost take that stock, though I guess they are at that percent where, anything will kill.
That's true, that's true. More or less.
Right.
Ooh, and the up air, every hit, and the powerful hit managing to take cAPSLOCK's first stock off the top, excuse me. And we're seeing some momentum here from Cherpumple. If she can get cAPSLOCK up to a high enough percent and capitalize off this rage, that will be huge. And she's doing a pretty good job of it so far.
Yep. Maybe a little bit quick on the gun there, going for bouncing fish at such a low percent.
Yeah, but that must have been scary for cAPSLOCK, because he knew if he had gotten hit by that, that would have been bad news.
Yeah, because just simply knocking Mii Swordfighter into disadvantage can be really bad news, just because Mii Swordfighter has 2 recovery options, one of which is slow, and the other one can be punished. So, I mean, I guess by that definition, both of them can be punished, but... yeah, see, that one is slow and has so much lag. The Diamond Cutter almost taking that stock there with max rage.
Yeah, we're seeing cAPSLOCK's getting pretty flustered here, just looking for anything to take Cherpumple's first stock, up at 178%. That's well past maximum rage. So we know that an up smash or an up air or bouncing fish will definitely be enough to take cAPSLOCK's second stock and end the game.
Yeah, one air dodge read.
And the bouncing fish,
not going to take it.
Barely. Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't kill.
Me too. Honestly, at this percent, a lot of things will kill. So yeah, like we saw, she went for the air dodge read there, but I mean, one air dodge read at this percent with this much rage, up air, it's gonna kill him. I'm sorry. Even bouncing fish air dodge read would probably kill at this percent. But yeah, cAPSLOCK struggling to find an answer here.
Oh, but that stray up tilt, gonna take it. Nice. cAPSLOCK at 140%. This is going to be an absolute mountain to climb for cAPSLOCK.
Yeah, I mean, he is at max rage, but...
Yep, catching his landing on the platform with the up smash, and a pretty confident JV2 there from Cherpumple.
Yeah, Cherpumple winning 2-0 over cAPSLOCK. I would say cAPSLOCK, considering Cherpumple's status as a really solid player at MSU,